Representative Ybarra, can you explain the permanent waiver program for public and private high school students, House Bill 1121, that you've co-sponsored and why?
Sure. Well, in the time of COVID, a lot of kids are obviously not in school, and because they're not in school, some of the requirements that they would need for graduation, they won't be able to finish. Because of that, they'll be short of credits to graduate from high school, and what the waiver does is just take away some of those credits if they've mastered a particular class. If they can show mastery in the class, then they can get the waiver without finishing all the credits.
You've also sponsored a public broadband bill this session. Can you explain why this is important to your district?
Well, I have Kittitas County, Grant County, and Lincoln County, but in particular, Kittitas and Lincoln County, we have a lot of small farms, very, very rural, not a lot of people. So there is no infrastructure for those folks to get internet. And this time of COVID has pointed out that broadband is really needed across the nation and across our state, and mostly rural areas. And this particular bill will help bring those broadband to those rural communities.
Recently, House Democrats proposed a transportation package, which includes an 18-cent increase in gas taxes and a new carbon fee on emissions. Can you share why you're opposed to that legislation?
Oh, because I live in Quincy, Washington. If I get my hair cut, it's a 60-mile round trip because I have to go to Wenatchee. If I go to the doctor, 60-mile round trip. If I go to any store, I go to Moses Lake to buy things. That's 75 miles one way or two ways. So that's how it is in Eastern Washington. We have to travel to get there. So who's going to be most hurt by those taxes? It's not going to be the folks in Seattle that can jump on the bus and go to the store. It's going to be folks in rural Washington where we have the highest poverty in the state, and we're the ones that are going to pay most on those taxes.